Dump. After work, I'll take a dump load. I just want to get that stuff out of there. So. All right. Good morning, guys. YouTube people, world, whoever, wherever. Got a lot of projects done, which I didn't record or nothing. So. There's the paint of the truck, or the bed. As you can see. I don't know, I think it came out alright. I wish the clear was a better quality. Because it doesn't really have a shine to it, and I polished it and buffed it and everything. Maybe I need to wax it. I don't know, but all this is residue because I got to do the bed lining junk. So today's project is to take all this brick and put it on my trailer. So on Friday, my brother-in-law came over. My kid and him and me, we all dug around in here, put a new valve in there, as you can see, a little ball valve. Yeah, I got, what made me start working on it was this, I got back from Roseville, on Thursday night, and then Friday morning, man, I can't remember what I was doing, but anyways, I was trying to do, I did something, and then I was beat. I had to do all my expenses, all my invoices and everything, so spent like 3 hours doing that, and it kind of wore me out, staring at the computer and taking pictures and emailing them, and just a big cluster of stuff that you got to do. Anyways, yeah, so I wanted to take a nap. It was about 11 or 12 o'clock to take a nap, and there was like 6 stupid ravens or crows or whatever you want to call them here, just all squawking, bark, 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 bark. And I got so irritated I couldn't sleep, so I came out. Was just trying to shoo them away, and then they came back, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna fix that stupid pipe, because there was a bunch of water there. That was the problem, and it was just a big bird bath for birds. And so yeah, I started digging, and there was all kinds of like roots, like all this stuff right here, all these roots, all this stuff, all these roots, not the big logs, that's from a tree, but all these roots, everything was wrapped around the pipes in there. So I really didn't want to film it or anything, because I was just going to clean out all the roots and all the like grass and veiny roots that were in there. And I was working on it for, man, my kid came home at like 2:30, 3 o'clock. I was working on it, and then my brother-in-law decided to show up. He has a BMW M3. Anyways, he showed up in that. And then he started digging the trench. There was a trench that he dug, that went, let's see, it went that way to divert the water, the big pond that was in here. Because I bought a pump, and I was pumping the water over there, but it wasn't pumping enough because I couldn't get to the valve. Let me show you the valve. But the valve it's a gate valve, and it basically sucked, and it broke, and it ended up leaking, and I honestly don't even know where it's at. Anyways, it was leaking through where the valve is. Oh, here it is. So yeah, it was leaking in here, or basically where the knob is into here. So anyways, yeah. So we went to the hardware store, picked up a new one, and ended up doing that. And meanwhile, while we were that morning, I think what I did is I ended up sanding, wet sanding the whole bed. But yeah, so I'm glad I got that over with. That pipe, it's been leaking, I want to say for about 2 years now, and it wasn't leaking as bad until recently. I guess when it got cold, I think what happened is it froze, expanded, and then warmed up, contracted, and then it just allowed it to leak more. So I'm glad to see this is done. So I'm gonna load up all this brick. I'm hoping all of it will fit on that trailer. I had that 6.7 Cummins block on here and my Acura. So the Acura is 3,000 pounds, like a 1.5 ton, I believe. I can't really remember. Right here. So gross vehicle weight rating 4435. Gross vehicle weight rating. That's front, that's rear. So that's 4435. Man, if that's the weight, this is a heavy car. Anyways, so I'm gonna set you guys up over there, and I'm gonna set you up right here and just do some loading, I guess. So it's the only thing I can think of doing, and I'm just gonna, after work, because I work pretty close to the dump, after work I'll take a dump load. I just want to get that stuff out of there. So alright, so hold on.